just about time to wrap up the year, Eugene, but I brought it forward because there's something else to talk about with Dan and what's happened.
Yeah. The bro just pushed it too early. A little bit too fast, a little bit too early, and just got a very actually. One of the trainers was watching him at the time it happened. Very relatively light kick, but that more says to the fact that it obviously wasn't healed and ready to be sparring. So very light kick, and then he's just rebroken it. So pretty gutted to be honest. It was a great opportunity for Dan. It was just a fantastic way to finish the year for him and for the gym. So
He says he always lies about, to get a fight. Was there any indication that he was?
to be honest, there was. In hindsight, there was. You could see, now that it's injured, now you think back and you go, well, I did see him at times shaking it and struggling with it. And you just kind of it's just Dan pushing through something, but then obviously now with the benefit of hindsight, you're like, fuck. Yeah. Shit, maybe us coaches need to be more attentive, because every fighter lies. Like I lied 100 times, when I was fighting about injuries that I didn't have. Maybe we just need to be more attentive, but
You've been around fighters all your life. Is Dan a little bit different as far as pain tolerance and things like that?
Very tough human being, very tough man. I feel like if you're a fighter, you've got to pride yourself on how much you're willing to push through. I think that's part of it, part of the sport, part of what gets you to the next level, so on and so forth. And he's right up there. So it doesn't make it easy, where a lot of guys are wincing in pain and stopping sparring. Like you get guys that push on, you get guys that break their fingernail and they can't make training, and you get guys that break their arm and they're still at training. You know what I mean? Like it's, yeah.
Another question that I get asked all the time, Izzy, are you in touch with Izzy on a regular basis?
Yeah, me and Izzy just went to a good friend of ours, business partner of mine and manager of Israel, Ash Balkestro, owner of Engage, fight where he just got married to his wonderful wife, Mal. And we went and celebrated his wedding. We were both in the groomsmen party, so I never thought I'd be in a groomsmen party with Izzy, but now I can say that I've done that. And we caught up, and he's doing really well. He's doing really, really well. His injuries are very close to being, not fully rehab, but they're on the path, on the right path. Should be at training, maybe in a week or two. Should be back in the gym, ready to go.
Wow, that's good news. Yeah. You've got one more UFC fighter. Can you talk about that? Yeah. You've got one more UFC fight for the end of the year, Kevin Jousett.
Yeah, the Frenchman is gonna finish the year in Las Vegas at the Apex. It was China, but it's been moved from China. I think just it was too difficult dealing with immigration there for everybody. So we'll still get a good, that'll be a good end to the year. There's some local fights. I got my Ultra Fight Night I have every year, so King in the Ring coming up. Excuse me. Should be a good, solid finish to the year. Kevin's got a great opponent who we're quite familiar with, so he'll have a difficult fight, but we're confident he'll come through victorious.
Dougie's doing well with the boxers, and the big one there on the card.
He's at the Pacific Games, in the Solomon Islands, and he's got a few of our boxers over there, and they haven't competed yet, but I think they're going to do well. It's an Olympic qualifier, so yeah, we're supporting them from afar. Yeah, so hopefully they finish big as well.
And Junior Fire, of course.
And then of course we got Junior fighting Frank Sanchez on the big Middle Eastern card over in Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia?
Yeah,
oh, yeah, Ryder.
Yeah.
I'm going to go over for that. Just hold the bucket and be a helping hand for Doug. That'd be pretty cool. That's the opportunity for Junior to completely reinvigorate his career. It's probably last chance to learn for him, so he's going to put it all on the line. And he's over with Deontay. He's in Deontay's camp preparing for this fight and helping Deontay obviously prepare for his fight with Jousett, which is a bit, you know, it's, yeah, that's professional sport, you know.
Yep, yeah.
I'm sure Jousett understands and is not going to take away from the opportunity for Junior to earn money for his family, because that's what it is at the end of the day. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that.
And well and truly settled into the new gym now?
Yeah, we're getting there. Like, it's still a construction site, but every week the gym is taking off more and more land off the construction site. So it's, yeah, we are slowly encroaching, and it's becoming less of a construction site every day and more of a gym. So yeah, pretty cool.
The other thing, you finished the Relentless TV show now, which was taking up a lot of your time and a lot of your space, using your home as a studio. Good to get your space back.
Yeah, well, you know, Tony, you were in the production team, so yeah, it was full on. But again, man, I'm blessed to be part of some, and you know, these things and experience some pretty wonderful things. So it was cool to be a part of for 8 weeks, a very, very busy 8 weeks. And we're not allowed to obviously tell everybody who won it, but man, I had 8 fighters, and any one of them, so much talent. Any one of them could have won it. And I wish I could have taken all 8. But yeah, super, super talented individuals with unlimited potential. As far as they are willing to push themselves, as far as they will go. So it was a pretty cool experience to be a part of. Yeah.
Hey, thanks Eugene for all the chats throughout the year, and let's hope we can finish 2023 on a good note, and 2024 is going to be even better.
Nah, thanks for another year of support, Tony.
Cheers, mate.
Thanks for helping out the gym like you always do, and the general community. So yeah.
My pleasure.
Onwards, upwards. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, cool.
Thank you.
Thanks, mate.